The Coastal Conservation League is among a few grassroots organizations across Charleston voicing their concerns with the I-526 extension project and how it will appear on your ballot in just a matter of weeks. Our Melissa Rademacher joining us now live from James Island, where a group held a community meeting to talk about what people are voting on. Melissa?
Yeah, Michael, when we talk about the 526 project in particular, there's a lot of numbers, the cost, the drive times, the acres of land impacted. So I dove into those numbers and I talked with some people here on James Island and that conservation group about that project and exactly how it ties in to the facts on this ballot that we're voting on in just a couple weeks.
I think information is power. I think from talking to folks just in the community in general that a lot of people just are not even aware of this referendum question. And I've spoken to people out in public. A lot of them are like, what is that? What are you talking about? So
the 526 extension will have direct impacts in this area, specifically around traffic, flooding, etc. So I just thought that this was a great opportunity to come talk to these communities.
The ballot question will ask people yes or no. Do they approve of a half-cent sales tax starting in 2027 to fund transportation projects? It's expected to generate about $4.9 billion, but can collect no more than $5.4 billion for road projects and $432 million for greenbelt projects. That means 8% of the sales tax is going to greenbelt. In the past half-cent tax votes, the county offered 17% in 2004, then 10% in 2016 to go to greenbelt projects. The county has a priority list for the tax with one item, the I-526 extension. Budgeted for now at about $2.3 billion, it makes up 35% of the revenue if the county brings in the projected $4.9 billion. And as a priority, if the cost goes up, other projects could get deferred in favor of the highway. The project would be impacting 40 acres of wetlands across the county and use 46 acres that are now part of the James Island County Park. The county, in a 2024 presentation, shared their own stats that completing the project would mean more than 100,000 total less miles traveled, more than 8,000 total less hours traveled, and more than 5,000 total less hours of delays for drivers.
The sales tax referendum is being pushed during a really big election year where there's a lot of distraction and focus on the presidential campaign. So I think if we were to do it in 2026 and think more thoroughly about where we want to see these funds going, then there would be more community involvement and awareness.
A full story with details of this referendum tax stats fact check that is on our website. You can also find a link to some of the other projects the Coastal Conservation League is involved in the Low Country. On James Island, Melissa Rademacher, Live 5 News.